Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I reached maximum file size, so we had to start over. I told you they were going to be a bit long. Sorry. So I was about to show you this, which is the original Jake Hoback first run Quaken. So it's the one with the S35 VN steel, solid titanium frames. Jake did a lot of the finishing in-house. So this is a real blend between mid-tech and custom, because I know, I talked to Jake when he put the pivot on it for me. He put the edge on himself, which was a beautiful convex edge. I know that the assembly was done by him. He didn't really have any shop hands at that point in time. He might have had a couple family members helping him with a couple of small things. But I literally, was in contact with him, as were many people on that first run, regarding progress. And, when he offered the pivots, he reached back to all of us and he's like, yeah, I'll throw that on, when I put the knife together. So just fantastic. Great service, and it is an insanely smooth knife. I mean, there's not a lot of knives you're going to be doing this with, because that is smooth. Alright, you guys, now we're about to hit Grail Central. I know this is the definition of a Grail knife, in that it is full dress, it is extremely rare, it is extremely beautiful by an amazing maker. But these two knives I call Grails because I've also been chasing them for a while. I kind of passed up an opportunity to get in on one of these a while back. This is a Tom Ferry. Hold on, sorry guys. It's called the Radical 194. It's technically a mid-tech. However, Tom customized this one himself. So Tom Ferry is a master engraver. He's a master bladesmith. He helped invent Timascus, along with the gentleman that runs AKS. His name slips in my mind. I apologize. But the two of them together invented some of the most desirable steels and alloys on the market. I shouldn't say steels, sorry, I meant titanium alloys on the market. And again, if you've seen Tom's engraving, it's masterwork. And I'm not in a position in my life where I'm ever going to be able to afford one of his fully engraved, just masterpieces. They go for thousands of dollars. And these mid-techs came out about 2 years ago, maybe back in like 2013. And it's D2 tool steel, carbon fiber overlay, ball bearings, titanium liners. I think these things were in like the mid $300 range, somewhere around there. And I had seen back in 2013 on Jersey Devil that Tom had customized a handful of them and were for sale through very specific places. And again, at the time I was only collecting productions. I wasn't collecting mid-techs. So I didn't do anything about it and kicked myself in the ass for years. So when the opportunity came up to get this, which is fully engraved with that dragon scale pattern by Tom Ferry, which is just an amazing engraving. Those windows, everything is lined up so evenly and perfect. It's amazing. I jumped on it. Again, I had to trade some stuff. What you don't see in my collection right now is the Kershaw Tilt, which was an amazing, rare piece of knife history. It's gone. I got this, though, and it is an amazing, that modernized Quaken style. I absolutely love it. 4-inch blade, it's big, big, but it's so beautiful and amazing, and I'm so glad to have it in my collection. And then, like the crowning jewel, you guys, I've been kind of hiding it, and it's sitting off in the corner even right now, and some of you are staring at it going like, oh my god, oh my god. In my personal opinion, this is the most beautiful Pohan Hamachi I've ever laid eyes on, and it's mine, and I can't believe I can say that. I had to sacrifice a lot of knives to get to the point where I can have this in my collection. But again, I only sacrificed knives I wasn't carrying. So I will say two things before I show you the knife itself. Is that I don't know what I expected, but this is not what I expected in a positive. It's a brick of a knife. It's so thick. It's 1/8-inch slabs of titanium, 1/8-inch slabs of marbled carbon fiber, 1/8-inch slab of A2 tool steel, 1/2-inch slab, 1/8-inch slab of zirconium for the spacer and for the bolster and for the pocket clip. I mean, it's thick and heavy. And the detent, I thought that had a heavy detent. I had to go through the same routine for about 2 weeks just to be able to do that. And those of you who have held or handled a Pohan Hamachi will know what I'm talking about. To be able to open the Hamachi easily every single time is no small feat. And I know that sounds stupid, you guys, but handle a Hamachi sometime. You'll find out what I'm talking about. But as you can see, all of the titanium is anodized a beautiful blue, including the Steve Kelly anodized, customized pivots, which are gorgeous. All of the hardware is Steve Kelly blue anodized hardware. You've got marbled carbon fiber in the handle, and not just like a sliver, a sliver or an inlay or some paper thin slice, like a 1/8 inch slab of marbled carbon fiber in your pocket, accompanied by a beautifully orange peeled and blackened 1/8 inch slab of zirconium bolster. It's the first zirconium I've had in my collection. It's the first I take that back. Second marbled fiber. Blah, I can't say it. Marbled carbon fiber. Marbled carbon fiber. The Vantage did have some marbled carbon fiber on it as well, but this is just beautifully set. And then that pocket clip is full of zirconium as well, also orange peeled, so that beautiful texture, that beautiful milling to get that nice springy clip. And it's offset just a smidge, so it doesn't sit right up against the flat. You can kind of see my finger all the way through, so that makes it slide in and out of the pocket just all that much easier. And if you can kind of see, if you look at the back spacer, you see the orange poking through there. That's because it's a floating spacer, so it's the first floating spacer knife I've had. You can see all the way through it there, and that spacer is, again, 1/8 inch zirconium, orange peeled, blackened. I'm trying to get you a good shot. It's not working, you guys. I'm sorry. Again, I'll do a better video for sure of this one. You just gotta let me know if you want it first or last. But yeah, that beautiful spacer. And I had a brief conversation with Pohan about the knife, just asking a question about his marking style. And I'll tell you more later, but basically the markings on this knife indicate that it is the first knife he ever made without a top swedge. So it is a very much a custom one-off. There is only one knife that is going to be marked in this fashion for this reason in this setup. And I have it. And it is the crown jewel in this entire collection. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I apologize it's in 2 parts. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below which knives you want to see videos on first. I'm sure I'll be buying more knives and having more knife videos and customizations. And oh crap, you know what? I completely forgot to show you all my fixed blades. Why don't we do that real quick? I negated that drawer. Shoot, sorry guys. Oh yeah, and there's some beautiful stuff in here, like the brand new Mike Snoddy Kozuka. From what he's calling his Tonto Lab run, where he's just going back to basics and putting out some beautiful tactical fixed blades. So that's an awesome, awesome knife. So if you want a video on it, let me know. This is one of mine, my prototype cleaver. There's a video on it. I'm not going to go too in deep on that one. I've not shown any of you guys this yet. This is a prototype Wharncliffe. Video to come very, very soon. I've been using it for about 6 months now. You guys have seen this plenty. I'm producing them now. It is the original titanium, not the original, my original titanium microcleaver, the MC. The Mike Snoddy Bad Boss, which is his cleaver. Love this knife. I've had it for 1.5 years and it still has the factory edge and it's still hair shaving sharp. That's how amazing of a maker and precise geometry that he uses. This is the Alan Foltz Minimalist. Not the CRKT version, but the actual custom. CPM 154, great steel, great little knife. I love carrying this thing, both as a neck knife and sometimes putting a belt loop on it. What is that? It's a Browse Blades. Silent Soldier, version 1. It's got satin flats with acid stone wash and a mirror polished edge, and then I put glow plugs in it. Yellow. Alright, that was bad. I gotta charge them for a little bit longer than a second, but they're glow plugs in it. They work. Trust me. Whoops, sorry guys, hold on. And 2 more. This is my prototype. This is the first titanium Kiradashi I ever made. I still use it to this day. It's about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years old. Carbidized edge, full titanium, mirror polished convex edge, which actually goes down. It's fully convex. It goes down to a 0 edge at the end of it. So it's a great slicer. And you know, titanium knives, especially, you know, I've been kind of honing my skills making them and sharpening them over the last, you know, 1.5 years, you know, since I made that one, quite literally. And I use a lot of the techniques that I learned from Mike Snowdy and the way he grinds and the edge profiles that he uses and why. And literally everything I know and all the skills I have, I put into this next knife. I have not shown it other than one time on Instagram. I will do a video very soon. It is very much a prototype, but it turned out amazing. So it's got that 0550 cord faux Japanese style wrap, which is resin impregnated, so it is rock hard. It's basically micarta. Beautiful sheath that I put together for it. But what it is, and it's similar to the same things that other makers have done, where I've got carbon fiber, ghost carbon fiber as a matter of fact, F40 ghost carbon fiber, that is bonded to 6AL4V titanium on the back, with a very aggressive modernized harpoon Tonto edge. Now this bevel right here is, you could call it Scandi or zero ground, very similar to the way Pohan does his, but it's a zero ground chisel, and it is sharp as fuck. And it has held the edge up just as well as I'm not going to say like under heavy use it holds its edge like S30V, because it doesn't. It's not for heavy use, but under daily use, you know, I made this as like a backup knife, as a belt knife. It works fantastic, and it does do a lot of work, and it does not need a lot of touch up. So I've got the backside lightly bronzed with that carbidizing, just to really kind of give it a nice, beautiful, showy look. You know, I'll show you guys when I do the video. I'll do some performance tests on it, but you'd be amazed at what a titanium knife can do these days. So I'll leave you on that actually, with that little teaser, because that, you know, like I said, to date is pretty much the best I can do right now. I'm very proud of it. So now I'm going to leave you, second ending. Again, thank you for, you know, paying attention. If you made it through both videos, you deserve an award of some kind. I'm not going to do another knife collection video anytime soon, so I hope you enjoyed it. Stop by again soon. We'll have lots more stuff on the channel. I appreciate all the subscriptions from you guys. I appreciate the likes. Follow me over on Instagram, and see you again next week. Peace.